Hits 1055. That was Duncan Sheik with Barely Breathing. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday morning. The Talk of the Town with City Manager Andrew Bowsher is proudly sponsored by Clancy's, Shelby County's oldest fast food restaurant. Nothing fancy, just fantastic food. In the studio with me, I have Andrew Bowsher. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am well, Tracy. Good morning, and how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Doing good. The sun shines out.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly, though.
Little chilly, yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Although it is better than last year because Amy B was talking about how cold it was at last year's parade. And I was like, ooh, you could just feel that in your bones. I'm like, ooh, I'm glad it was better weather this year.
Right. I think we all got a little spoiled this past weekend, though.
We
right?
did.
Some of that warm weather. I think it was like 60.
Except for that rain. That's not fun Christmas shopping. Anyway, continuing on.
Sure. So we did have a council meeting last night. Just some of the highlights here. Talk about two exciting kind of programs that the city's moving forward with. We passed a resolution last evening. Basically, we have had an urban forestry kind of program, but it's really kind of went a lot unfunded. So we've always encapsulated grants or have got donations for new trees. And so now we're actually establishing a 2023 for the grant for an urban forestry program, and so it's through ODNR. We'll have this grant over the next 3 years to fund a couple of new positions.
Nice.
So we already have an urban forester already on staff within our street department, Brian Green, who actually will be with me next week.
Yes.
And so
he's coming back.
We're going to talk about snow plows and all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
So he's a jack of all trades and does amazing work for us. But he's going to be overseeing this new division, and it's going to be really exciting to be able to take care of some of the trees that we have, and also make sure that we're planting other ones back here in the city. So, so that's in the works. The other really exciting one is Dwayne was there last night as well. We passed a resolution applying for a TAP grant, which is a Transportation Alternatives Grant. So as we've talked about on the show before, and if you've talked to me on the streets, you know that we're the trailhead to the north, and eventually we'll have it all tied together where you'll be able to start in Sydney and go all the way down to Cincinnati or close to. So there was two sections that were missing, one here in between Shelby and Miami County. So Shelby County is continuing to work with Miami County on that. So the city has paid and is currently working on getting it underneath of I-75 out to Cuther Road. Once that's there, the county kind of takes it from there. But this grant that we are applying for is actually getting it from Graceland Cemetery into the downtown and into Chihuahua Park. So it's a large undertaking, a lot of coordination through the state of Ohio and CSX, utilizing old trail beds and the old canal system, continuing to get it into downtown. So we're excited. We have a preferred path and a few other alternatives. So we're in some preliminary engineering right now, but we're excited about that type of amenity to be expanded within the city, especially in the downtown. So exciting stuff on the works here within the city. Couple just logistical things. Because of the observance of the Christmas holiday, City Hall and Muni Court will be closed on Monday, December 25th and Tuesday, December 26th, so those individuals can spend time with their family. We'll also be closed Monday, January 1st in observance of the New Year's holiday. In addition, City Hall and Municipal Court will be closed between the hours of 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. this Friday because we have our holiday luncheon.
Nice.
And so this is to kind of give back to them and their families and kind of have a lunch with them. And so we will not be open for those. Also wanted to let everyone know that the yard waste began yesterday. The collection service begins the second full week of December and continues the second week of each month throughout the winter into April. During this collection time, all yard waste should be put out and picked up at your normal trash pickup. Just make sure that it's separated from your other trash so we don't confuse the waste pickup crews, so we can pick those up. Outside of that, those were kind of the big things that were happening. So
yeah. Well, thank you so much. So this past week, I talked to the Guys and Ties and Girls and Pearls at the Sydney Middle School, and one of the things that I talked about a local radio station, being in the community, was what you guys do here on Tuesdays. We got the local vibe with Sydney Alive and have Talk of the Town. And so I told them all the things that we talk about, local events. And one of the things when you came on was I wanted to get to know everybody that worked for the city. So that is why I'm so excited Brian Green's coming back, because no, a lot of people can say, oh, well, this wasn't the city, this wasn't done. That's why I want to bring them here so people get a better understanding and appreciate everything that they do. So I got to thank you because that was one of my visions when I first met you. I want to know everybody in the city, and I want them to come on, and so people can get a better idea and a positive outlook of what all they do for us to make our city the way it is.
Sure. Yeah, no, and we have some excellent staff. We have over 200 full-time employees, and then it grows even more once we've got our seasonal staff during the summer and things like that. And so, no, it's exciting. We've got great staff, and they really do take care of the city. And we're only a phone call away or an email, right? And so I get people that message us all the time. Hey, my street light's out, and we make sure that we get to it as quickly as possible. So
I'd remember that. But I'm just excited because winter weather, and a lot of the questions I will be asking Brian are from a friend, aka me. The things that I do, is this correct? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to him. But
you should.
Sometimes
you should.
I'm the slowest driver ever when it comes to ice. I am that person.
It's better safe than sorry. Typically, I think the biggest thing is during a snowstorm is try to stay off the road so they can be out there cleaning, and then there doesn't have to be that conflict of road.
That's right. I would just like to stay home when it's snowing, but when I have to come to work, I'm like, just don't go out.
Right, exactly.
Right. Well, thank you so much. That was Talk of the Town with City Manager Andrew Boucher, proudly sponsored by Clancy's, Shelby County's oldest fast food restaurant. Nothing fancy, just fantastic food. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, Tracy. You too.
Coming up next, All For You by Sister Hazel. It's Hits 105.5.